What's up, YouTube fam? I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with Young Pharaoh, but he's not the same person. And it's getting to the point where, I mean, he been acting crazy, but now we really got to just address what the hell's going on with him. Because this dude, his whole demeanor's different, his behavior's different, and it's not just some like normal shit that people say, oh, well, you know, the nigga went crazy or he's on drugs. It's something way bigger than that, bro. I've seen people have what they call drug-induced psychosis. What he's going through is something way different. So it's bad. First off, for anybody who's not familiar with him, I can't go too far down the rabbit hole about it, but Young Pharaoh was basically one of those conscious community brothers, you know, one of those brothers who, you know, talks about conspiracies, talks about racial issues, political issues, things like that. You know, he's not one of these typical brain rot motherfuckers who just get on and just start recording and just doing dumb shit for likes and clicks. He's been very legit. I was introduced to him like indirectly by my father, actually, because my father was a fan of General Sarah Seti. For those who don't know, Sarah Seti is like a super pro-black YouTuber and commentator. And every now and then he would do collabs with a young brother named Young Pharaoh. And that's how I first found out about Young Pharaoh. I started watching his channel, and I liked the things that he would say, man. I mean, he spoke about Hillary Clinton. He talked about the whole Pizzagate conspiracy. He talked about Jeffrey Epstein. He talked about everything. Like, he talked about politics. He talked about Trump, Biden, Kamala Harris. He talked about religion. He talked about Islam, Christianity, Judaism. He's the one that really opened my eyes about how fake all these fucking religions are. The brother's very intelligent. You know, he was a martial artist. Shit, his real name was Marshall something. I forgot his last name. I think it's Daniels. I think it's like Marshall Daniels was his real government name. This brother was very intelligent. Just not the normal, you know. His diet was different. He wasn't a normal type of person that you would, you know, the type of person that you encounter every single day. And very articulate, very sharp. You know, he had a very high-pitched voice. People would usually kind of make fun of him. But anyway, just to kind of fast forward, you know, you guys can look up his stuff. Well, he had most of his whole entire YouTube channel, excuse me. He had his whole YouTube channel deleted because of anti-Semitic remarks. Y'all know how that is. Basically, this man got so popular, and he was a big Trump advocate. You know, unfortunately, at one time he was really pushing for the Trump conservative movement, even though he was black and had dreads and had like the Egyptian tattoos, and he's so pro-black, but he was also pro-Trump, which was very strange. It was different, you know. So he seemed very non-biased, and basically, long story short, he got so popular that he ended up being invited on CPAC, which is one of those conservative channels, like an actual channel that you see on television, like one of those, you know, I can't think of another channel that's similar, but basically CPAC is basically what it was called, or C-SPAN. Honestly, I can't remember the name of the channel. But Young Pharaoh was invited to that channel, and next thing you know, he got all the shit deleted. He got a tattoo on his eye. His speech started getting more slurred, and right off the back, I knew something strange was happening. He started taking drugs, started hanging out with a bunch of weirdos. It's just not like him. Like, it was very strange, man. He had issues with his baby's mom and a lot of crazy shit. So he kind of fell off the radar for a while. You know, I think he got locked up. It's just a bunch of fucked up shit happened to him. So basically, what ended up happening recently now is, you know, his behavior has been very bizarre. Kind of very similar to, like, you know, like a Kanye West or somebody who's just acting strange. You like, this guy's going through some type of psychosis or something. Or it's got to be drugs or something. Well, they got a thing called MK Ultra. If I haven't talked about it already on my channel, I'm going to talk about it now. MK Ultra is a real thing. Y'all can look it up. It's something that the government and the military try to do, where they would experiment on certain soldiers, and they would basically rig their brains. Like, they would basically control their minds and make them behave a certain way that they want them, or make them say weird things that they wanted them to say, or make them think certain thoughts that is not really their thoughts. It's beyond hypnotism. It's called MK Ultra. Look it up. And it's something that the government actually did do, and they claim that they stopped doing it. Come on now, anybody with any common sense knows that's bullshit. Any evil shit that they can do to control our minds, they will do. And there's no law or nobody to hold them accountable that's going to make them stop doing these things. So anyway, recently Young Pharaoh, you know, he's been kind of back in the limelight a little bit. He's been you know, back on social media. He's been doing podcasts, things like that. And it's like, you know, okay, this dude is you know, he's still out there. So okay, you know, he may not have lost his mind completely. He's still not the same. He's not quite the same like he was before. If you see any of his old lectures, this man's very intelligent, very articulate, and he's still very articulate. This is the crazy part. When he speaks, you can tell there's still some intelligence and articulence deep down in his mind. But it's something just kind of off about him. You know, a lot of people say he's been cloned, or that's not the real him. I say it's MK Ultra, honestly. If you ask me, I would say he's under MK Ultra. But recently, man, this young brother posted a video of him painting his fucking nails. He had like this cheetah print nails, long nails with the cheetah print, like a fucking female. And he was acting real zesty, you know, just acting real feminine. And a lot of people say, oh, you know, that's him coming out the closet. You know, he's been like that. Now he's finally, no, bruh. If you see any of his old videos, yeah, he had a high-pitched voice, but that doesn't make him feminine. He never had any real feminine mannerisms that I could see. The fact that this dude's painting his nails, man, it's just that is just where we draw the line. And a lot of people also speculated. They said something is very strange. With all the strange, weird shit he did, that's where you draw the line. Just listen, imagine someone like Ye or Kanye West dressing up like a woman. Y'all, we know Ye has lost his fucking mind. We see Ye, Kanye, whatever you want to call him. We see this man doing a lot of weird stuff and doing a lot of strange things and having a lot of strange behavior. But imagine if Kanye West was like cross-dressing or wearing a dress or dressing up like a woman. You will know instantly that it's something really strange going on with this guy, his psyche. So Young Pharaoh wearing painted nails and getting his nails painted like a cheetah. He even said, I'm channeling the spirit of a cheetah. Y'all know I don't believe in spiritual possession. I don't believe in demonic possession. I don't even believe in demons and spirits, to be honest. But this shit right here has really got me wondering, like, what the fuck? It's some type of spiritual possession, if that shit is even real, or it's drug-induced psychosis, or it's fucking MK Ultra. Because I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this dude? I've hardly ever really talked about this dude on the channel, but he's one of the reasons why I wanted to start a YouTube channel. He's one of the people that really opened my eyes about the evil system and the shit that the government's doing and what they're fucking capable of. He's the one that opened my eyes about the pedophilia that all these kid shows and Disney and all this shit is doing, man. He taught me about Harry Hay and all this shit. So it's very strange, like the way he's behaving. It's just not normal, y'all. And I need answers, man. I want to know what happened to brother Young Pharaoh. What happened to Young Pharaoh, man? He's not the same guy. He had so many followers. He was so popular. And the fact that he just fell off the map and started going crazy, and it seems like all his followers just kind of turned their back. Like they just like, whatever, on to the next. Y'all, we gotta stop this this like low intention span thing that we have going on, where it's like we just completely forget about shit. Like some of the most bizarre things have happened just within the last 4 or 5 years, and we already just forgot about it like it never fucking happened. So Young Pharaoh, out of all the crazy shit he did, him painting his nails is where I draw the line. Just like I said, just like imagine if Ye or Kanye was like dressing up like a woman or getting his nails painted. You know, you would know now. That would be probably one of the most bizarre things he's ever done. With all the crazy shit he's done, painting his nails and wearing cheetah print nails, that's just not normal, man. So I really honestly want to know what the fuck is going on with Young Pharaoh, man. I think he's been under MK Ultra, because that's something is going on with his psyche, man. If it's not drug induced, or if it's not just a natural psychosis, then his brain has definitely been tampered with by somebody that has power. So to anybody out there that's got any answers, anybody who's familiar with this brother Young Pharaoh, please come forward. You know, don't be afraid to comment. You know, don't forget to like and share and subscribe and all that stuff. Yeah, man, Young Pharaoh, I would say I'm praying for you, but you know, I don't believe in the power of prayer. There's no power in prayer. Prayer is really just talking to yourself, because I fucking hate religion. I hate religion so much. And yeah, just I want to know what happened, man. The dude's painting his nails. Just go ahead and see for yourself. Y'all just look up Young Pharaoh. I guarantee the first thing you're gonna see is what you see in his fucking thumbnail. The young nigga with the fucking cheetah print nails, man. So I don't understand what's going on. It's bothering me so much that I had to upload this video about it. I don't know, y'all. We gotta really keep our eyes open and understand what the fuck it is that's going on in this world, because shit is just not normal. Shit is not normal, and things are getting very strange. And the elites, the powerful people that control the world, they're getting even more desperate to control us. They're getting more desperate to hold on and maintain that power. And y'all, we gotta fight. We gotta stand up and fight against this evil, man. Young Pharaoh, I don't know what's happened to you, bro. Man, I hope you come back, bro. I hope you come back, because, man, bro, what I'm seeing is just not cool, man. It's not cool. So, I will see y'all later on, or maybe tomorrow, whichever comes first. Have a good day. Peace.